Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy JT, and I am like super excited right now. No, I'm not at a gig, I'm not at a tour spot right now, but I am in a place, my J spot, and I have like someone who was like the best, like my mentor, someone who has been with me through thick and thin. And in fact, she was a school teacher and she fired her boss, right? To make this move and become the successful woman, businesswoman, entrepreneur that she is today. So I want to introduce and bring her in real quick. Latasha Boss Chick Wilson. How you doing, Latasha?
Hey, I am blessed. JT, how's it going, my brother?
Oh, it's going great. It's going great. You know, blessed to be here. So happy and blessed to have you here with me. And I'm actually excited and blessed to be able to share our opportunities with the people who are watching and listening to us now. And so, you know, for some of you who are wondering what I'm talking about, we're talking about something that's great, that's fantastic. But we want to focus on something real quickly. You know, for the past 18 months to 2 years, basically, we've been dealing with the pandemic, right? COVID and that sort of thing, and the variant. And it's been very impactful in our lives. But the question I want to ask everyone today is, how would you feel if you had total control over every aspect of your life, right? So let me just share something with you real quick.
JT, I'm glad that you're doing this because somebody is looking for an opportunity right now. It's the holiday season, and this
Yeah,
is a time where a lot of times people go into depression because
yeah,
of lack of finances. They want
that
to do
is
so much for their family. How many fathers are out there are single fathers? We have single mothers raising multiple children, and they really have no means or no source of income to be able to do that. And so this pandemic has left a lot of people struggling, but I'm so glad that we have the solution, right? JT mentioned that I was a school teacher, guys. I fired my boss. I taught 14 years, and here to come over into a brand new space just 5 years ago that I knew nothing about, it has literally changed my life,
mm,
literally put me in position to make six figures from home. So, JT, I commend you and your wife for sharing this platform, for being that voice to help people during this time and this season. So, let's level up. We're helping people to make multiple
mm.
streams of income, and it's truly a blessing. So, I'm happy. Let's go, brother.
Yes, let's go. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. So you know what? One of the things that's a hot buzzing thing right now is when people talk about Bitcoin, right? You've heard different things about it. And for some of you who have not heard about it, that's okay. We'll help you out with that. But right now, I want to give you some information. Bitcoin is officially the biggest bank in the world, not your local branch, but Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. And this is something that really blows my mind, Latasha. Just think, if you and I would have invested out, let's say maybe $100 in Bitcoin back in 2010, you and I would be worth over $72 million right now. $72 million. So, folks, $72 million is something that you could be worth right now if we would have been a part of this thing back in 2010, right? But this thing is so powerful, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, that we even have banking institutions that are saying that it could surpass $300,000 or reach $300,000 by the end of this year, December 2021. But you know what? Even if it reached half that, it is still a phenomenal, huge amount of money, right? As this worth value is incredible. In fact, this Bitcoin cryptocurrency in general is impacting all of our sports, NFL, basketball, right? NBA, all these different athletes are asking for their salaries to be paid in Bitcoin, which, like this brother right here, Russell Okung, his salary basically tripled because he decided to get paid in Bitcoin. There's other athletes that are doing the same thing and they're following that same pattern because they see the potential and they see the worth of being able to shift and be a part of the digital cryptocurrency money market. So there's a man by the name of Robert Kiyosaki, right? He's the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Retire Young, Retire Rich. And he broke down this pie chart. And we're talking about the percentage here, 95% versus 5%. And right here, let's talk about this real quickly. 60% of us work for someone else, right? That means we work for another company, another job. Now, my parents, I don't know about you, but my parents and my grandparents always used to tell me, Jess, or they call me Little Jess back in the day because I was little. They would say, Little Jess, make sure you get a good education, And then when you do that, get a good job so you have benefits, right? 401k and that sort of thing. And that's all right because that's how they were brought up and that's what they knew. So they basically were just passing down what they knew, right? The challenge with that is, what if the company that you're working for, what if it decides to downsize, right? Or belly ups, close its doors? Now you're left with a serious struggle, okay? And then over here on this side of the chart, 35%. So there's 35% of people that said, listen, I don't work for nobody. I want to work for myself. I'm self-employed. I'm going to start my own detail shop, start my own barber shop, right? And that's a great thing. They want to do that. And they decided to do it and they're doing it well. But ladies and gentlemen, what happens with the situation that we're still dealing with today? Pandemic, right? COVID. When that happens, I mean, the country, the world literally did a shutdown. When that sort of thing happens, that impacts your business. So now you're challenged with, Tasha, you got people that you don't see anymore, right? They're not coming into your shop anymore. So now that makes a huge impact on your financial situation, your income. Okay.
Jess, also like a lot of stores, your major stores closed down. Macy's closed their doors in a lot of states, guys. Bed Bath and Beyond, some of my favorite stores I can no longer go to because it's only a handful that stayed open. And so you're still affected. Although, yeah, you're making money with your different businesses, you still need customers, right? And during a pandemic, when a state has a total shutdown, nobody's allowed to shop with you, and lives are being affected by that.
That is so true. That's so true. I'm glad you brought that out because Macy's is one of like my wife's favorite stores as well. So, and then, when we look at another part of the pie, the 5%, okay? 5%, we're going to break it down in two sections. So the 4% is a business owner. We're talking like, real estate agent, that sort of thing, right? They're business owner. Okay. But we want to really focus on this 1% right here, which is the investor mindset. Okay. 1%, that meaning that you're an entrepreneur, okay? And we love to use this, what I'm going to tell you now is called OPM, other people's money, okay? And this is a great thing to do. And another thing that's really my favorite is OPI, other people's ideas. The fact that Natasha and I are talking to you now about this is not our idea. This is someone else's, right? But we're using this to build. We're using this to become financially successful and to share with you the opportunities that are at hand. So that 1% is very crucial and very key. But I tell you, the 1% you learn about is with this company called I Am Master Academy. Okay. This company said, listen, there's a lot of things that's going on concerning the trading market, and we want to be able to educate the people and to let them see and know how to do things the right way. Because, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to show you in just a minute, you're going to be surprised and shocked at what some of the institutions, the banking institutions, have been doing for decades. But you and I didn't know anything about it until a company such as I Am Master Academy decided to say, we're going to educate, we're going to teach the people how to do this. And so some of the ways that they're doing it is we do it through different platforms. Okay. One of them in particular is what we call FRX, or foreign exchange. Okay. So foreign exchange. So for example, if we were here and we want to travel to somewhere nice, let's just say Tokyo, Japan. Okay. We want to go there and visit some of the old Olympic stuff that was there this past time. Well, you can't do that using the US dollar. So we'll take and we'll exchange the US dollar for the Japanese to go and shop and spend money just like, the natives there do over in Tokyo, right? So that's the foreign exchange thing. And that, what I just told you, ladies and gentlemen, is something that banks have been doing for decades. However, since they do that, okay, the daily trading amount is 6.7 trillion. Actually, it's over that now, I believe, Latasha.
Yeah, we're right at 7.2 trillion.
7.2 trillion.
A day, not a year, guys. We're talking about a day. So it's enough for you, me, your cousins, everybody to eat in this market.
Everybody, or they say everybody. Right? So I don't know about you all out there, but now I see why the banks deal with trading. Now I see why they're happy with trading, okay? Because this is a lot of money that you do 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Basically, you're buying and you're selling currencies, and this is like the most liquid market in the world, okay? And this is very powerful. This is not the stock market thing. This is trading. All right. So this is something where you're able to make money when the market goes up and when it comes down. This is very crucial, and it's an exciting time. But what we do is that here at IM Academy and Rich University, we like to educate people, like I mentioned earlier. So we want to make sure that we simplify that education, right? So education is key. And Latasha, by her, she used to be a school teacher and all that. She knows about the education, so she can really expound on this even further. But we believe in making this thing simple, not easy, but simple, because we want to make it simple where you can understand the market, you can know how to build real wealth, you know how to be financially free. And so in order to do that, we simply give you some teachings on the following platforms I'm going to show you right now. FRX was the foreign exchange, okay? That's what we are right here. And then DCX, okay? DCX is the cryptocurrency. We're talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, Polkadot. There are tons of coins out there. Some people get stuck on just Bitcoin alone, but it's not Bitcoin. It's more than that, okay? And then also over here, we talk about HFX, called high frequency trading. This is a unique thing where I will show you here in just a second how it functions, how it operates. And then we have a fourth platform, which is drop shipping, ECX. These four platforms are very, very powerful. But as I promised, we're going to talk about HFX real quick. Now, Boss Chick, I had to admit, HFX is like my favorite one. Okay.
Let me tell you, we talking about money in minutes.
Money.
Anytime, let me tell I got 2 cell phones, guys, plus my laptop. So I make money on all of these devices. And this HFX platform, anytime you can make 2, 3, 4, 5 figures in one day.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Multiple streams of income on several devices, and you can make this money in minutes. I'm talking about 2-minute trades. I'm the type that like to be in and out. So I'm with you, my brother, when it comes to this.
I'm telling you, this thing is like what the young people say. They say this is dope. This is so dope.
Right. Oh, they say it's lit. It's lit.
It's lit. I mean, it is lit. I mean, literally, you're making profit in minutes. I mean, for example, I can take a lunch break. You can take your lunch break. And you can join in and you can do this and follow our simple key steps and make profit in minutes. I mean, we're talking about the forecasts that are really correct for profit, and basically determine the reward is based on the dollar amount leveraged. So, in matter of fact, hold on one second. Let's do this real quick. Let's share with the people, right? Let's share with them real quickly what it looks like out here. Let me see. Let's go here. I'm gonna go to one of my brokers here. We're gonna just, ladies and gentlemen, it is so easy to do. Now, for those of you who know your colors, if you know what red is and what green is, we got you. That's all you really need to know, okay? Because when I'll show you later on, we believe in giving you good education, and the tools that you'll get, the software you get is going to help you know what move to make and when to make it. But just for just kicks and giggles right now, I'm now on my broker, okay? Don't worry about it. If this looks confusing, like what are those green and red things? Don't worry about it. We'll show you about that later. It's not a big deal. We got you on that. We got you. Okay. But let's just say we want to sell something. Okay. So we want to click the red button. So real quickly, green is to buy, okay, or call, okay, and red is to sell. Okay. So what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and sell this real quickly. I just want you to see how simple it is. I'm going to change my time value up here. Just for a minute, because everything's based on time. All right. So I'm just going to click on this button. And the key is if it falls below that, then what we'll do is we'll make profit. If it goes above it, then we call it a lesson. It's no big deal. We keep moving. Okay. So I just want you to see how easy it is that we can make money on this. Matter of fact, I'm going to switch up because something's telling me to switch up. Okay, so now I've clicked on the green button. So basically I'm saying, okay, I want to do a call. I want to do a buy. All right. And basically what happens is that entry, if it goes above my entry, then I'm in profit. Okay. If it falls below, then it's what we call a lesson. It's okay. And the good thing about it is in the lessons, the educators that you will have access to will help you to understand when to make the move and why to make it. Okay. So right now it's moving, it's doing this thing, and basically it's just automatic. We're just sitting here and we're looking at it, okay? And another thing is that with using the brokers, with using these tools, It's really fun. It's exciting. You know, we have people in our team, I believe the 14-year-old who did this, and he profited. How much money was it? Was it like $14,000?
14,000. Now, past results does not guarantee future profits, but this young brother, because his mom and dad are trading, and they've seen how, you know, simplistic the HFX Money in Minutes platform is, they started teaching him, and he just started engaging. You know, a lot of your teenagers are gamers anyway. They're playing games. They're on PS5. They're on Xbox. They need to be making some money with these devices, right? And so this 14-year-old, he is absolutely killing the game. Now he's bringing in streams of income as a 14-year-old in his parents' home. So I'm super proud of him. His goal is to be a multimillionaire by the age of 18, and he's well on his way. I think he's going to get it done within the next, 12 to 18 months.
That's incredible. That's amazing. That's amazing. So here, I think the screen just went away. We took a lesson on this, but it's okay, because guess what? It's my demo account. You'll get the same thing, a demo account. You will get the chance to practice and practice and practice, which makes permanent, right? So what you do is going to make it permanent. So it's a great thing. So I'm telling you, it's so easy and fun to do. All right. But let me get back to this whole platform thing with HFX. So you just saw a little sample that you make profit in minutes, literally in minutes. And then another platform is really, really powerful, DCX. Okay. Let's talk about this real quick. We're talking about DCX. Ladies and gentlemen, they're calling it the natural evolution of money. Okay, this is something that is, again, powerful. You see it. Okay, Natasha, I don't know about you, but this past weekend, especially with the holidays, football games, I saw so many commercials about crypto, about Bitcoin, people like Tom Brady and all these other athletes that are backing up, and Matt Damon and so forth. They're doing so many things. This thing is really, really becoming fruition now.
And NFTs too, brother.
That's right. Wow, how can I forget
NFTs, y'all?
We're talking, I mean, this is major, right? And again, if these acronyms seem to be like, like, what are they talking about? We will teach you everything, so don't worry about it. You're not alone. You'll never be alone. But with DCX, we have all these things that's going on. We have actually really, really great banking tools that will help you become a profitable trader. These symbols up here, you may say, I don't know what they are, but we'll teach you all that. It's not a problem. These are great tools. But you're going to learn how to basically how it provides multiple income with these opportunities with DCX. So everything, like she said, we're talking about NFTs, we're talking about metaverse with the avatars, all these different things. You'll learn a lot and you'll have fun learning it. And trust me, you will earn while you learn, okay?
Absolutely.
And then another thing that we want to look at is that one of the tools that we like to use is basically it's a harmonic scanner. Again, this may look a little weird. Don't worry. We'll break all this stuff down for you and you'll be able to understand it, take notes, replay it back, have a live session, etc. All those things will come to you. But we basically will get your notifications. You'll be able to just simply do a copy, just like you do in like Word, Office or something today. And then after that, we'll tell you to paste it, right? We'll tell you where to paste it and how much to paste. And this example here, you're talking, if we'd have done it at 10 cents, we make $7.70 in profit. $1.77 in profit. $10 would have been 700. This is a typo. $770 in profit, right? And $100 would have been worth over $7,700 in profit. And I don't know about you, but Tasha, $100, $700. Listen, I can definitely use that money.
Absolutely. This is legal money, okay? Legal money. All you have to do is punch the right buttons. And over here, we have a saying: it's okay to be a copycat as long as you copy the right cat. So as long as you guys have a cell phone, an iPad, whatever device, you need to connect with JT. He's going to show you how to get unlimited access to a ton of education. Guys, he's going to show you and tell you about our educators in a minute. But these tools are our banking top of the line software. And we show you how to make multiple streams of income just by pushing the right buttons and following the right cat. Y'all want to DM Jess right now. DM him.
Yes, let's get it going. Let's do it now. All right. And then another platform we have, which is ECX, is our drop shipment. So you want to talk about People go into your website, purchasing your products, you're making money while you sleep, you get paid, that sort of thing. I believe this market right now, Latasha, is about a $10 billion or something like platform right now. It's growing. It's really, really great for people to use. Actually, we have a couple of other mentors that I believe that are using this, and they love it. They swear by it. So this is giving you opportunity to sell and make a profit. And every time you sell it, you make a profit, right? So your profits can come from multiple items, multiple times a day. All right. So that's a great platform as well. But as I mentioned earlier, we talked about educators. We have over 100 plus educators, 100 plus educators. Folks, I don't know about you, but when I saw this immediately piqued my interest, because not only are there just over 100 plus educators, you get to actually connect with these people, collaborate with them, ask questions. You get to learn. You get to be interactive. And then they will ask you questions, right? They'll ask the class questions, say, what is this? What is that? Why is this happening? So there's really, really good engagement back and forth. And it's just phenomenal. And in fact, I'm going to just take you there real quickly so that you can see exactly what we're talking about, because this is incredible to me. And let me find my other screen. There we go. Let's go here. So here, ladies and gentlemen, when you join, okay, you're going to get into your screen here, and you get to log in, and you get to go to your IM Center. And then here is where I'm going to show you exactly what's happening. We have different things such as Academy videos that are quick videos that explain things to you anywhere from 2 to 7 minutes. 2 to 7 minutes, okay? Not an hour like you would read a book and you go to sleep. These are actual videos that you would learn, and you understand the basics, and you understand all the different acronyms that you saw earlier and that we talked about, all right? And then here's the one right here, the bread and butter, the meat and potatoes. This is the golden one right here, the Go Live. We believe in live mentorship. We believe in helping you. That's what our company does. And right here, when you go to this page, these are currently our top educators for the week. All right. HFX, we have Kenry, we have HFX again, we have DCX, and then Swipecoin, which are all related to the DCX platform. And then what you do is you go down and you pick your channel. So let's just say, for example, I'm just going to do it right now for the sake of time. Let's just click on DCX. All right. It doesn't matter what time of the day it is. We have educators that are available throughout different periods of the day. All these different educators. This is like going on pretty much your channel screen, your selector. If you have YouTube TV and you want to pick out what channel, what station you want to watch, or what time, that's basically what you're looking at here. You get to look at all these different programs that are available, these different educators. All right. But let's just say, for example, hey, you know what? I'm not able to get on. I missed it. Oh man, what I'm going to do? No problem. Look down here. We have all your stuff saved for you. Favorite sessions. These are like on-demand videos that you can play, rewind, stop, pause whenever you want. Whatever time is best for you, that's what you can do. And it's incredible. All these different videos. And we talked about, you heard Latasha talk about NFTs. Look at that, NFT 101. All these different things that are for you to learn and to pick up, grab, and go. All right. So, I mean, we have tons and tons of educational videos for you, as well as interactions with these educators. Okay. So with that being said, you want to know, like, well, how do I know what to do? You know, what do I know? How do I fit in? What is it that I need to do? Like, how do I know when to trade or that sort of thing? We got to look at this right here. Learn and earn on the go. All right. We actually have tools that you can use on your mobile cell phone that will help you stay connected and will make sure that you never miss the opportunity to make a profit. This blew my mind, because I get alerts, and alerts that tell me what to do. Hey, Jesse, do this, do that. Remember, we talked about the copy and paste earlier. That's just a small piece of what you do or what you get. All these other tools we have for you are incredible. So you never miss the opportunity to make a profit and to learn. And in fact, things such as, for example, Swipecoin is a part of the DCX platform. So that, again, gives you alerts about the cryptocurrency. And speaking of cryptocurrency, here we are, Auntie Oprah Winfrey. Auntie O, right? She just revealed that she's invested over $100 million in Bitcoin. Tasha,
Yeah,
$100 million in Bitcoin.
absolutely. Absolutely, guys. You may not have 100 million, but if you have $100, if you have $1,000, it is not too late. If you didn't take advantage of first movers advantage to get in, or when you could have gotten in 2010, don't worry about it. It's 2021. You definitely don't want to go into 2022 without some currency. And then we're going to also show you and tell you about the other alternative coins that will soon be the next boom, just like Bitcoin did. So once you tap into myself, to Jess, guys, that's when you get access to unlimited education, to nuggets and suggestions, high probability trades, where all you have to do is be a good copy and paster, be able to follow directions. We'll give you the blueprint. So hey, right now, for the person who's watching, Jess, I think you gave them more than enough information. They need to be in your DM right now, contacting you or myself. I'm super excited to work with them. Hey, let's have a Merry Crypto Christmas.
Yes,
let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. And you know what? I cannot leave without showing my leaders, the crypto queens right here. These ladies are phenomenal. Listen, we're looking for, okay, let me just stop and pause real quick. All right. Fellas, yes, you have the opportunity. We have the opportunity. But ladies, this company believes in promoting women and helping women to become powerful. We're looking for more people, right? Both men and women, but to see the phenomenal women who are like multimillionaires, basically billionaires stacked in ranks. Okay. And we have these few right here. This is just a sample, right, of what's to come. Dr. Jewel Tanker. I mean, we're looking at her private plane right there. She's right here. She's like our upline mentor. Yes. Dr. China Bethley, okay, from Atlanta. She's upline mentor, big time. All right. Wanda Webb, okay, you want to talk about powerful? She's powerful as well. And then look who we have over here. She looks familiar to me. Natasha Boss Chick Wilson. Come on now, multi-millionaire. Okay, so this is something great. For all the ladies who are watching, all the women who are watching, this I think should strike fire. Should help you out to understand. All right, that this is incredible and this opportunity for everyone. All right, for everyone. So the question that we normally get is that, we like to know, some people say, well, what I got to do, all right? What do I need to do to get started? What is it that that we need to do? What does it take? And that sort of thing. So what I want to do real quick is I'm going to show you something, all right? I'm going to show you something real quickly. We have these things, these platforms, okay? All these platforms that I showed you, FRX, HFX, DCX, okay? We have something right now that today, if you do the elite package, all right? And I want you to look at this. If you can still see my screen, I want you to look at this. FRX alone is $234.95. Same thing with HFX and DCX. And then you look at all the different powerful weapons and tools that you can get with those. Look at that, $22.95. This total amount is basically $1,000. $1,000, $984.30. But today, people, let me tell you, you can get all of these different things at $324.94. That's a huge discount. I mean, I know today is Cyber Monday, but this is incredible. I mean, this is something that is just incredible to me. And the fact that you get all the things, the educational tools, you get the live mentorship, you get the academies, you get all the access to things that we mentioned earlier and more. All right, because I don't want to like overload you, but and more. So this is an incredible deal. So what I would advise is that, you get back with me or with Marquita, myself, shoot us a DM or something, and we can help you get started today. All right, today, because this is something that you definitely don't want to let it pass by. Okay, opportunities. You have to learn how to move quickly, and that's something that we just believe in doing, and we help you do. All right, but check this out. If that amount, you say, okay, well, that's cool, but the amount, I don't know, I might struggle a little bit. That's okay. We have a scholarship program for the tuition. So you refer 2 people, okay, and they get in, then your scholarship kicks in, your tuition is free. That's it. Boss Chick, I don't know of any other college, university that does this. I'm sorry. I think it's totally incredible to me. So I really, really do love this feature, this package. Did I lose you? Are you still there? Let's see if we have everything here. Make sure I'm still on there. Yes.
Hey there. Yes, yes, yes. I'm here,
Okay.
my brother.
Perfect, perfect. You're good. I got like 3 different screens up. I want to make sure I didn't lose you. Okay.
No, that's okay. Did you tell them about the scholarship program?
Yes, I did. Scholarship.
That scholarship program is no joke. I
You went
like
free.
the fact that people come in here and they're not selfish with our platform. You know,
Right.
they say, you know what? My coworker, her and I have been talking about how we can't stand this job. Why not be the solution maker? You know, tell your coworkers, the ones who hate the job, the one who can't wait to get off a happy hour because they want to drink their problems away. You need to bring them into this space, build wealth together, give them another avenue so that they can start earning income and potentially get to the point where they replace the income that they're making on a job. Now, I won't knock a job because some of you may actually love what it is that you're doing. That's fine. Yes. But you don't need to just have one stream of income. If you have several bills coming in, you need several streams of income to build that legacy and take care of those bills. So I'm happy to be in this space. We have a deal going on right now. It typically would cost you almost $1,000 to get started with this platform. And today, only $324. That's over $600 in discounts. And really, our products is worth way more than the $900 because the type of knowledge, the skill set, and 100+ educators pouring into you. Oh my God, I paid way more for college, and my degree is just sitting on a bookshelf right now. So yes, you need to get in contact with Jess. Get going. Get access to these resources. I'm happy.
Yes, that's awesome. Yeah, thank you for sharing. That is great. So folks, I'm telling you, the scholarship thing is worth it. I don't know of any other college, university, community college, or whatever that you can get tools like this to become a successful multi-millionaire, billionaire, actually, and that shares with you and that you get access to things basically 24/7. You know, you're looking at the educational tools. It's incredible. So what I just showed you, what we just shared with you was one way, right? One way that you can get an income, you can make money, you can have that profitable stream coming in, okay? The thing I love about this company is that there's 2 ways of making income. So we told you that you can become a trader, you can trade, right? You're in control of that, when you want to do it, how often you want to do it. But there's another piece that's really, really great. It's called independent business owner. We call it an IPO, or IBO, excuse me. So basically, this is where you get a chance to grow and expand. You want to talk about that entrepreneurship, right? You want to talk about that 1%, okay? Here it is right here. You get a chance to build and expand and work from home, all right? Or from wherever, to be honest with you, as long as you have an internet connection. And so this is a great opportunity. So in doing that, this company has something called a compensation plan. And I want you to focus right down here in the lower left-hand corner of the screen, okay? We're going to start right here. Just now, okay, let me back up. When I go to a restaurant and I like the food and I love the service, right? I'll tell people about it. They'll tell people, they'll spread the word. And all of a sudden, this restaurant is full of a lot of people that I referred. And so when I go to the owner, whatever, say, oh yeah, I've been sharing your, with my friends about your great service and great products. You know what I get from them? They say, oh, thank you so much. Please come again. Keep coming. We really appreciate that. I don't get any paycheck from them or a referral bonus or not even, I don't even think like a free beverage or anything like that, right? But because I believe and I love the product and the service, I spread the word. Well, guess what? With I Am Academy, okay, they say, listen, just because you spread the word, right, and you share this with people, and now the people are joining your team. So, for example, Platinum 150, 3 people, you shared the word and you shared it with 3 people. And those 3 people are so excited. They're in. They're like, we want to do it. Guess what? The company cuts you a check, $150 a month. $150 a month. Now, this is not including your trading. That's something separate. Now we're talking about the business piece. Okay. If you have 12 people that's on your team, they'll cut you a check for $600 a month. Not a gift card, not a gift certificate. All right. Not something you would go to get free food at a donut or coffee shop. This is your money. This is real money that goes into your account. and it goes on up. Platinum 1000, you get $1,000 a month, 2,000 a month. Okay. But this right here, this is when you cross the bridge that I call it cross the bridge, and it's night and day. Folks, Chairman 10. I have Latasha Balchik, who's a Chairman 10, who's on the way to be a Chairman 25 to be exact. When you hit Chairman 10, you're making $10,000 a month. I didn't stutter. I'm going to say it again, $10,000 a month, right? Again, this has nothing to do with the trading, which you make profits from trading, whether you're doing FRX, DCX, or all of the above, right? HFX. This is different. You're building a business all because you took time out to share with some people.
And Jess, let me add to that. Yes, I am definitely humbled to be at Chairman 10, earning a $10,000 plus a month, but I couldn't have did it without those who shared this with me. My sponsor, Dr. China Beffley, who shared this opportunity. She didn't have to tell me about it. She was already making, several streams, several zeros in this industry. But her telling me and me sharing it with someone else, like, we help you build your team. So all you have to do is just get started. Guys, we help you and we put people under your legs of business. But how many of our jobs actually help us work? Do y'all have anybody on the job? Does the CEO ever send somebody to help you do your job? No. And you gonna get paid? They may have you train somebody else on the job that's gonna be replacing you, and then they let you go. But over here, that residual income, we make money in our sleep. And so again, when you get connected with Jess, guys, we're going to show you how to make money in your sleep. There's so many streams of income. I'm excited. Jess, I think they're ready to get going. So I got somebody in my DM now that I got to go because I got to get them plugged into the system.
Okay.
I'm going to say congratulations to those of you who are watching, who are going to reach out to Jess. Congratulations in advance. This has been the best move of my life. I've been in this space now 5 years. And remember, I knew nothing about it. Just come over here, be coachable, be willing to follow directions. So, Jess, I'm out. Thank you for having me, and I'll talk to you later, my brother, okay?
Thank you, my sister. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Much love to you. Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I want to make sure that we ask the final question. What will you become, right? It's all about how you talk to yourself. It's about how you think, right? Whatsoever man or woman thinketh, so are they. If you think that you're successful, if you talk to yourself and you have those affirmations and you remind yourself daily and you do those things and you become a service of other people, right? That's success. The money will come. Education is so key. And that's what we believe in doing. We believe in educating you to understand things because it is fun to learn, but it's also more fun to earn while you're learning. So with that being said, make sure you get back with me or get back with my wife, Marquita, via DM. And I just want to say in advance, welcome to Rich University. So happy to have you here. And if you have any other further questions, let us know. But make sure you hit us up on our DM. And we are just excited and ecstatic to have you. So thank you again for your time. Thank you for all you do. And until next time, take care. God bless.